Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? Well, I'm in the kitchen this morning and it's a little late for breakfast, so I'm going to make brunch for me and my little one. So what I'm going to make this morning, I'm going to make some salmon patty, pink salmon, and I have 2 cans. Because when I make salmon, I have to make enough for myself and my family that live down the street. Okay, so get started. Now in this bowl here, I'm going to mix my salmon up in here, but in this bowl I have just a few saltine crackers already crumbled up. And I'm going to add a little bit of meal, cornmeal, to my salmon. I've already poured the water off the salmon. So now what I'm going to do, I don't like that bone in that salmon. So I usually always go through and pick that row out, that row of bones out of there. So like bone, you can see it. See that bone right there down the back? That I don't like. So I usually just lift that up. Take that out. See that? Okay. And I'm put this over in my bowl. I already have my crackers crumbled up in. I drained the water off the salmons, but of course it's still a little bit in this bowl. So I'm taking my time because I don't want that water getting in my salmon. Because that's the worst thing, to try to fry something and you got water in there. Do the second one. Now you don't have to take that little trike of bone out of there. You can leave it in. That bone is so soft, but it's just me. I want it out. When it cooks up, you can barely even tell it's there. But I just prefer that it come out. A lot of people don't even take that out. They don't even bother with that. Because some even take that skin off. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. So now I'm going to add onions to this. I like a lot of onions in my salmon. But like I told you before in another video, some of my other videos, I don't like to crunch sometime on onion unless it's in like potato salad or something like that. So a lot of times with my onion, I will put them in the microwave first. So I'm going to get them out of the microwave. Okay, so I got my onion out of the microwave. And when I put them in there, I literally put like 1/4 of a teaspoon of water. No more than that. And I covered them with a piece of wax paper. I usually always cover them up. And also, And my salmon, I like just a little bit of mayonnaise, not much. This is 2 cans. This is my cornmeal. It's the Martha White's buttermilk cornmeal mix. I don't measure anything. So that's just to hold those salmon patties together. And also I'm going to put eggs in. And since I have 2 cans of salmon, I'm going to turn the heat on my cast iron skillet here so it can start getting hot. Okay, so since I have 2 cans of salmon, I'm going to put 3 eggs in. Got 3 eggs. And now my seasoning, I'm going to use a little Old Bay. I'm going to use a little bit of mustard. That was probably about a teaspoon and a half. This is onion powder. And garlic powder. A little ginger. Ginger's hard to come out today. A little sazon. Black pepper. A little seasoned salt. And a little bit of complete. And some people like bell peppers in their salmon. I don't. Because sometimes bell pepper can be really overpowering for food. So I don't want anything to interfere with the taste of my salmon. I want all that flavor. Put just a little bit of Louisiana in there. See, my skillet is ready. Yes, I'm using my hands. I just washed them. Although they was already clean because I'm in my kitchen cooking. Now you put these salmons down, put them where you want them to be because you don't want to touch them. You know, salmon, they'll just flake out on you. Another one of the foods that just got a mind of their own and they just do what they want to do. So once you put them in that oil, don't touch them. Even if they're too close to another one, just leave it alone. Because if you start messing with it, it's going to start messing with you back. It's going to break up for you. Okay. Turn that heat down just a little bit. Remember, when you sit them down in that hot grease, don't touch them, don't move them. You need to move them over. Just wait until they get that crust under the bottom. And even then, be very careful because they're still not done. Because if you start playing with them, they're going to tear apart for you. The second batch of salmon in there. I didn't put these as thick as I did the first one. Sometimes you put them too thick and they be cooking on the outside, but the inside doesn't be cooked. when I flip them, I get me another something to help me. And I'm not using the inside of the spoon for them to fall on. I'm using the back of the spoon so they'll slide off. Because sometimes if you use the inside and that top part isn't cooked, it'll get hooked and mess your patties up. Okay, got those flipped. Okay, so along with my salmon this morning, I'm going to cook me a little grits. And this is Thursday morning. This is November the 11th, Thursday morning. So this is before I'm going to be starting my weight loss journey. This is something I've been having a taste for. It's something I can have later in life, but I won't be eating anything like this anytime soon. I may be cooking different things for different people, but I won't be partaking. Okay. I think these little babies are ready. That grease will get hot quick. When you cook those onions a little bit in that microwave, sometimes when you cook, fry your salmon patty, it look like the onions just float away in the pan. And that kind of helps tear them up too. When you cook those onions a little bit in that microwave, it kind of helps hold those patties together. You don't see the onions just running away in the pan on their own. Okay, that's all of the salmon. But I don't know if I finished telling you. Not. I'm going to have some grits with my salmon and eggs. Trying to get all these little taste buds out of the way. Because I'm going to be getting real serious about this food. I'm getting my mind together. Now, I've been getting my mind together for the past few months. Because during this pandemic, I've gained so much weight. And I had weight loss surgery back in 2014. So I did a whole video about that. And while you're watching this, if you would, look down there right there in the bottom corner and hit that subscribe button for me. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe, comment, and share. And turn on your notification bell so when I drop a new video, you'll be notified, because I will be dropping a new video. I try to drop a video at least once a day. So if life lasts and health continue, that's what I'm going to continue to be doing. Turn these one more time. Let you take a peek. See that? You notice you don't see no onions running loose. Or little crumbs from the meal or whatever. But you don't see just a whole lot of onions running loose in here. All right. That's going to be it. All right, so that's my finished product, my salmon. Got just a little bit of mustard, maybe about a tablespoon of mayonnaise, a little bit of saltine crackers, the original saltine crackers. You can use any saltine crackers. I wouldn't use Ritz because sometimes Ritz crackers have a little sweet taste. But the original saltine crackers. Put 3 eggs in there, 2 small onions. I chopped them up and put them in the microwave. Put them in a bowl with about 1/4 teaspoon of water. Covered them with a piece of wax paper and I cooked them for about 2 minutes in the microwave. Don't that look good? I hope you enjoyed my video on my salmon patties this morning. And thank you so much for watching. And if you would, please hit the subscribe button right there at the bottom. Comment, share, and like. I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you the next time on my next video. Bye-bye.